Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here, back with another video, and this video is going to be about how to deal with distractions on semen retention. Now, I think dealing with distractions on semen retention is probably got be like the first thing that you need to handle, right? I think that probably after like what your goals are, I think that's probably one of the most important things you need to do is figure out what your goals are, your attention for it. Next is going to be how to deal with the distractions, because I think we all are distracted. We have these ulterior motives, we have these things that's constantly trying to fight for our attention, and most of those things don't matter. So you need to learn how to cut them off. Like me, for example, like what is my main distraction? YouTube. Of course I make YouTube videos. Like if I didn't make YouTube videos, I'd just be meditating, just doing my spiritual work, but I got a job to do. So that's why I'm on YouTube and I have to interact with YouTube a lot. I'm trying to find a way to block YouTube on my computer and just delete it off my phone and block it on my phone too, just so I don't be so caught up in the entertainment and caught up in, because the thing about YouTube, it's always something interesting to watch. Like literally, it's never been times where I couldn't find something to watch, and that's probably like my biggest crux is that I got all these books, and I'm so distracted by just entertainment and trying to be entertained that I'm not reading these books, or I'm not even taking my spiritual growth serious. So I had to learn how I'm learning to just cut off all distractions, and specifically YouTube for me, right? For other people, it could be, let's say, porn. It could be talking to girls. It could be, and let me say food, let me say distractions, hindrances. Some people, they can't stop eating the food. They can't stop, with a bad habit. And this bad habit stops you from ever elevating and going past where you are in life. And it comes to a certain point in time where you got to get rid of those type of hindrances, because it's going to keep you in the same spot. It's like, and I think nobody wants to be in the same spot forever. I'm about to say people are well intentioned and they don't want to be in the same spot, but they don't change the fact that their habits always causes them to stay in the same spot that they have been for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm not saying I've been in the same spot, but I slowly improved. But it's been times where I feel like I'm not moving, and I need to change something, because I just don't like being in the same spot. Whether it's for a week, whether it's for a month, whether it's for a couple months, I just don't like being in the spot no more. It's boring. It making me feel like I'm wasting my time. And that's essentially what you're trying to circumvent and not do. You're not trying to waste no more time. You're trying to account for all the time that you have and use it actively for something. So, yeah, so you got to learn to identify the distractions. You got to find an actual plan to get rid of them. You got to create an actual plan that will cut the problem off from the root. Let's say, and that's how people fix addictions. Like, people who we go back in their life like, damn, what did I become an addict? Like, what is the feeling that caused me to really keep drinking, or let's keep smoking? It's something that's caused me to do this. I mean, is it the stress? Is it the habit of you doing this over and over again that's causing you to keep doing it? But whatever it is, you got to find the root of it, and you got to eradicate it as soon as possible, so it don't stop you from ever having a greater thought or a greater intention to ever do better. And this is how people suffer. That about they can't get rid of something. And of course, it's easier said than done. Like I said, we all got our vices. Like me, like I said, I think my vice is entertainment and just fucking sex. I'm controlling my urges for sex a lot better now. But I say before, it's like almost on my mind 24/7. It's like, and it's counterproductive, right? So you have to learn how to find a way. Like literally, and the thing about it is there's no easy way to tell anybody this. It's like you have to legit spend time with yourself and look at your awareness and just pay attention. Like that's the only way you can ever get past it. There's no easy way out of this, right? And all that is going to take is time, Time, time to look at yourself, time to yourself, time to your thoughts, time to your shadow, time just really meditate on what it is that's really bothering you, what it is that's really keeping you from getting to where you want to be in your life. And you have to really make an active decision every day that you wake up to not keep going back to that habit or that product or whatever it is. So, and then another way, I guess, let's say people that are more like let's say, for example, let's say the mega crux that against semen retention is, I guess, everybody's mind to like sex and fleshly matters. Let me just be honest. And intimacy is that, we so consumed about it. We want to ask questions about it. It's like everybody's sex craze, and you got to learn how to become pure thought and really just cut off all access of it. Like, let's say, for example, on Instagram, like Instagram and Twitter, I think that's really the worst two spaces. It's always showing you ass and titties, twerking, whatever you want to say. So you got to learn how to cut that type of shit off your fucking feed, so it don't even prime these type of thoughts to even pop up in your head. Like, it's been many times where I had to just delete a whole bunch of people I was following, or clear my cache out and shit, so I'm not looking at all this horny shit. And it's definitely a challenge, but that's something that you just got to do. So yeah, so that's how to deal with distraction. Of course, it's the real answer is you got to know yourself. You got to spend time with yourself. You got to cut off the outside world. This is what these monks be doing. They be going up into the mountains. They don't have no phone. They just cut off from the outside world and they just do their thing, right? So all that's really left is them and themselves. And then, they just jump into the void and, just get down and dirty with the shadow work. They're trying to figure out what caused them to do these certain things and, what made their clock tick, So I guess that's the easiest way to say it. That's the easiest, most practical way of doing that. Cut off the outside world. Cut off your phone. Get a flip phone. Whatever you need to do. Just shut off all of the outside noise. If you got to get away, you got to get away. It's like it's simply stated like that, but the actual effort is going to be hard. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.